We back. Yeah.
Malcolm, this next one. Do all teen dads think the same? This is a Jubilee video. Let's see what these teen dads think, man. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, I love babies! I'm so excited for this episode.
Yeah, Kendra, I don't think I'm ready to be a father.
But you already get some awesome apparel. Check out our winter collection, guys. It's almost sold out.
At our online store.
You can look like this, or this, or this, or this, and even this.
Go to humangoodla.com and check out this amazing apparel.
Enjoy the episode, guys.
I asked my partner to consider having an abortion. 3.
And that's just the first question like that? I was about to say where the intro at. I was like, damn, we were getting an intro or nothing? You just jumping right into it, huh?
I was excited when I found out I was going to be a dad. 3, 2, 1, go.
Really? Dad, it was a mix of excitement and just I was a little scared. It changes your whole life forever. I mean, everything about your life just flips upside down.
I planned my pregnancy. I planned my baby. When I was little, I would always take care of my little brothers, my little sister. My parents would be working. My mom would be working. My parents obviously weren't together. Yeah, I feel like I've been ready as a young age, and I've always wanted to have a kid at a really young age. I don't know why, but it's just, I knew I wanted to be a father.
For me, I was really excited because my girlfriend already had a baby, so we weren't trying to get pregnant. So the moment I saw the positive on the pregnancy test, I was pretty excited. But obviously, everyone's nervous.
The day that we found out about pregnancy was 3 days before I left for college, and so it really wasn't positive at first because I was just scared about what was going to happen with me going to college and like what our plans were for the future, because nothing seemed to like fit. We had a certain way that it looked like it was going to be going, and then it all just kind of changed instantly.
Yep, a baby will do that.
Yeah.
No matter what age you're at.
It's called life.
The baby is knows all, is all. That's the baby
Is all, and will be all.
Malcolm, are you excited when Little X is coming?
Well, see, this is different.
I know you're not a teen.
Yeah, this is different. Like, I didn't have that scare in high school.
No, I didn't either.
So, like, it's way different
like
from...
About 22, 23, maybe? When I was first kid? I'm bad at math.
You bad at math.
I wasn't no teen, though. I was taking care of kids, though, when I was in high school, though, too.
Yeah, you was taking care of it, yeah.
So,
You was taking care of the kids.
I didn't have to worry about that stuff. I ain't had sex in my junior year.
Niggas lying like shit on TV.
I did.
It's okay, though.
I did. I think.
Nah, nigga, I was paranoid in high school. I was, like, paranoid.
Nigga, I was Mr. Protection after when I first started having sex. I had the strongest protection in life. Yeah.
No, but yeah, far, yeah, like,
yeah,
because like that mindset, like I would probably freak the fuck out too. Like,
yeah.
Being a young and shit, but I guess now, like, well, I guess I was excited when I found out she was pregnant with X. I was excited a little bit, a little worried, but excited. A little worried.
I don't remember.
Cause I was thinking about like all the like future shit, like medical shit and
bills,
other shit like that, life shit. Yeah,
money.
But far as yeah, it's like man,
living costs,
all that good shit. But other than that, I was pretty excited when I had my first child.
It's kind of funny how income tax work. I pay a lot more than $3,000 a year for my fucking children.
This nigga talking about taxes. He talking about filing your kids. We watching this shit.
I'm just saying. I spent a lot more money than $3,000.
I smell it. Yes.
But them niggas just pay me back $3,000. I feel cheated.
Yes. I smell the deadbeat dad simulator going on right now. All the deadbeat dads out there like, let me file these kids that I don't claim.
Oh man. It's time to get it 3, 2, 1.
My family approves of me having a child at my age. 3, 2, 1, go.
He confused as hell. He don't know where to go.
I don't know what. It's
My
like,
family's actually very
They did curse me out, but they love the baby.
They were the first people we told because we were kind of too scared to tell anyone else at the time. My mom had my older brother at a very young age, and I don't know, I've just always been able to connect with kids.
Yeah, so just like you guys, my mom and dad actually had me at a young age too, but I think for me it was harder to tell them because they worked so hard, to prevent me from going on the same path as them. I worked multiple jobs to support me and my sister, and it was the hardest telling her because I didn't want her to feel like she failed. She'd done so much for me and allowed me to get a good education, go to university, but in the end I still repeated the same mistake, so it was definitely hard telling her.
When I told my dad that Laura was pregnant, we weren't talking actually. Like he had kicked me out of the house, and I hadn't talked to him for a couple months. And I texted him and I was like, you're gonna be that grandpa that's not around. And I think that really woke him up, and he came around and supported me. My mom and me, we're like the same person mentally, so she knew it was gonna happen. I asked her to go out to breakfast on my birthday, and we pulled out the pregnancy test.
Sucking her.
Poor mom, man.
Too, when I was young. Well, when I was in school and living under her roof. But I guess like once she found out about the pregnancy, I expected her to be very excited. But once I saw her reaction, like it's just, like that same morning she was saying, no, if you ever bring me a kid, you're gonna get out of here. You're gonna do your own thing. You're gonna find your own way. Now, like I kind of feel bad, but like my kid's not really around my mom.
My family was not very supportive of it.
You're on the wrong side,
definitely
didn't
at
you?
first, but as time went along and as the babies were here and everything, they became more okay with it. It was just that they had big plans for me, my parents, and they wanted me to go to 4 years of college and get a degree and then maybe continue on. And they saw this as something that would kind of derail that plan and change it.
I was educated.
You still do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still do it. There's nothing stopping you. You just got a kid, shit.
You just gotta plan around your kid now.
2 classes at a time, 1 class at a time.
Might take you forever,
It might take a while. Well, shit's gonna take you a while in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
Less money though. I can promise you that. I promise you probably ain't gotta worry about student loans. Go take 1 class at a fucking time.
You can literally pay that class out of pocket, depending on where you go.
Exactly, shit. When I had my first kid, I don't know. I don't remember. I know I was messing with girls before though that had little babies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I had brought them over and shit like that. My stepdad was like, "That ain't you, is it?" No, that's not me. That's not mine. No, that's not mine.
I always thought, I was like, this nigga love playing stepdad.
Some things I'm good at, man. Sorry.
You good at being a stepdad?
I'm good at being a support factor in their life.
It's like, come give me a hug, because deadbeat simulator ain't doing it.
I know. I understand. I understand. But yeah, I don't remember. I honestly don't fucking remember. I don't think my mom gave a damn.
How was your mom? How did your mom feel when, I was going to say, Carson?
I mean, shit, I don't think my parents had a problem with them. It's the babies that don't like my parents. That's the problem. shit.
Like,
It ain't the parents not liking the fucking children. It's the children not liking the parent or the grandparents.
Was she excited when she found out?
Who, my mom?
Yeah, when she found out you was having a kid.
I mean, I wasn't doing shit. I was just working.
No, man. I guess I'm trying to.
I ain't actually playing the life
some kind of conversation from this question, even though like we're not team dads.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think she cared really. Like she gave me the talk. Yeah, she gave me a talk and shit like that, but I don't think she really gave a damn.
Yeah.
I wasn't the tease and shit. She was just like,
right.
Hey, you gotta figure that shit out.
You grown, you figure this shit out. But thank you, Bubba.
Yeah, thank you for the grandbaby and all that shit. Yeah. I don't think she gave a damn though. Oh shit. Starting it in 3, 2, 1.
Control methods before
Hell no.
sexually active.
Hell no.
3.
Hell no. My best teacher was American Pie.
See, when you say birth control, I think of it more like towards the women's part, because I know towards the guys, it's just condoms, that's it. I didn't really know much about it. I didn't know how to use one. You know, you got to learn on your own. I can say that I learned all that once I got with my wife. Once we already had our kid, that's when I already knew about the
Too damn late.
all that stuff.
Damn.
Without all of them, I just don't think we cared very much if we did get pregnant. So we didn't really use them, you know. So
he's like,
yeah,
pull out game.
We knew about condoms. She was on the pill, but then she stopped.
So you're gonna leave it up to luck.
Went from there.
Yeah, the only class I ever took was in middle school. Just for one class. It wasn't even for like even a month. It was just for a week.
I asked.
Pause. This motherfucker going fast as hell. I remember that. Al Raby did that for one day. At least he got a week. At least he got a week out of his shit. He had like one day.
You sure it was a day?
Nigga, I'm positive it was a day. We was all in the gym room with all the testosterone and all the sex and everything in the room. In the air. Yes. It was one damn day.
Because it was a part of, what class was it?
If it was science, nigga, I didn't take it.
Yeah,
I didn't take that class, nigga. I was in creative writing. So yeah, there's a whole lot of sex in the air for one damn day. Talking about don't have sex.
It's like either not have it or not have it,
right?
Or do this or use condom. That was it.
Learned about fucking sex ed, do bullshit ass teen movies and shit. You learn shit from educational purposes.
Like it was movie break time.
All right.
Let me catch up on my nap.
Started getting it 3, 2, 1. What about you, Malcolm? Did you have something before high school?
Did I have what?
Like a sex ed class, some shit like that?
Before high school?
Yeah.
I mean, you had to talk. You know, you have to talk with your parents.
My parents didn't tell me shit.
Well, I had to
let
talk.
the force be with you.
It said let the force be with you. That's the problem. You out here running around giving the force to people and shit.
Making a whole bunch of rays. Call me Palpatine.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Oh shit.
Oh man. I fucking forgot.
Started getting 3, 2, 1.
What did you ask me?
Did you have to talk?
Oh yeah. Well, I think it was like later though. Nah, it was before high school too.
You saying was it before the sex though? She was like, damn, 2 months too late.
No, I had to talk when before high school and then when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So plus and then we had the sex ed class. So yeah.
That's nice. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Consider having an abortion. 3, 2, 1.
That's rough.
Mm-hmm. A lot of disagrees.
If you knew what you were getting yourself into by having relations, or you knew what could have came from that, you shouldn't consider abortion, or you shouldn't consider it as one of your options. If you know what you're doing and you know the risk you're gonna take, I feel like you should just, stick through it.
Man up.
Personally, I have nothing against abortion. But in my case, it was something that, it was a choice that I couldn't live with. I think that life itself is precious.
We have to consider all of our options. I mean, if I'm gonna bring my child into this world, I don't want them to be basically just behind at the get-go. I don't want them to be born into a household where I can't, pay to feed them. I let her know, if we're gonna do this, we need to be fully committed. We need to be ready to give, all your attention goes from you to them.
If you change your mindset to working hard and you put yourself down the right path, you can definitely make anything happen. Yeah, they might come in behind, like you said, but you can always get them ahead.
At the time that we found out, I was about to go to college. I was moving away from home, and my girlfriend had plans to go to college and leave the state and travel and do all these things. And so I talked to her about abortion and adoption, about other options, like what we might choose to do, because it was just a stressful time trying to figure out what we were going to do for money before either of us had any college education or anything.
I have a good
Pause. No, this is funny, but it's fucked up. I just noticed that. So I'm gonna get to the real
Something
question.
to deal with high school you?
No.
Oh.
Why ain't there no black dudes in this video? I just literally just thought about that when they was just talking. I just zoned the fuck out.
I had thought about that, but then that quickly went away. So I was like, I plead the fifth.
They misrepresenting us at Jubilee. I don't like this shit. I just noticed that. I literally just noticed that.
Like, why aren't they black?
Why aren't there any black? You know what? Never mind. But
you can choose your battles, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna lose this one in the comments. Whoever come looking at this video, it's okay though. I don't mind. I die on that hill. But yeah, I don't. Once, but not in high school at all. When I first had Carson, before Carson, there was just a lot of miscarriages and shit though. If it was an abortion, it was just because it was kind of forced or something
wrong,
like that. It had to happen, what the case is. But yeah, no, I don't think I ever asked a chick just to go get an abortion. I don't think I did.
I'm trying to think, because that's pretty wow. I know it came up once when I thought a girl was pregnant, whatever. But she brought it up, so it wasn't me introducing it, and I'm technically it's your body, so
do what you need to do. Yeah, I don't.
Not to do what you need to do.
I mean, not do what you want to do. You don't shut up.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
Well, no, I don't think so. All right, my girl. Still stuck on I ain't no black dudes in this video.
We a quarter of the video. We halfway through the video. And you just started realizing it.
That's wonderful.
You never know. Somebody might have some black in them up there.
Yeah, I don't think so. Starting again in 3, 2, 1.
Relationship with the mother of my child.
Ooh, child. Let me tell you.
Daddy.
Let me tell you about it.
I would say that I have a good
that's
relationship
shocking.
with my child.
It was agreed all across the board, huh?
We still got bumps in the road now, moving all the way across the country away from her family. But I think that, especially now, before going on any deployments or anything like that, is the time to make it stronger. And
Military.
I think that's what we're doing.
I had moved in with my baby's mom, and it was a very stressful time because we had just gone from having 0 babies, obviously, to having 2 little infants.
Holy shit.
We broke up after a little
Man,
bit.
we had twins.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Now we have select times that each of us will watch them. I watch them while she goes to school, and each person gets their own time to do what they want to do instead of just being surrounded by babies 24/7.
I consider it not.
Fuck, how you roll the dice?
You got some strong sperm, brother.
Man, even though I have kids, that's the one
That's the
dice
one
I
nightmare.
don't want to roll.
You don't want to have the twins.
No,
man.
because sets of twins are in my family and it's in hers, and she's
lucky then.
me and my wife made this joke.
So
whatever.
far.
we made this joke or whatever. She was like, "You want to try for the third?" I was like, "Nah." I was like, "I'm gonna end up crapping out and shit at the table. I'm good."
Three is an even number.
Fucking around to get triplets or something. I'm good.
I mean, 3 is an odd number.
No, it'll be even. It'll be even.
No. You want me to tell you, it's real odd that we ended up with evens, ain't it?
Yeah. It's like, nah, I'm good.
So he was already even around this motherfucker. Now we done fucked up. Then doubled down. You gotta double down your bet sometimes, Malcolm. You got the hot hand.
I know where to walk away from the table. I'm good.
Yeah, know when to fold them.
Yeah, when to fold 'em.
Walk away. Oh, shit. I don't know. I ain't got a relationship like that with my baby's mother. My wife's mother. Yeah, I do. I got to get a relationship with her, but I don't got a relationship with my baby's mother.
Your baby's mama?
Yeah.
Baby mama.
What about you, Malcolm?
I only have... I have a wife.
You got one baby mama? Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
I hope she watches this video. You called me a what?
My wife. Lucky for me, my wife is the only person that, like, I have my 2 kids, man.
I'm saying that you got
the only 2 kids I have.
Does her mother like you?
Oh, that's what that
did she, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was more so I thought they was asking about the baby mom.
No, I'm pretty sure the baby mama liked them. Yeah, I hope the baby mama liked them. They had a baby with them. The baby mama.
Oh, I could have sworn he said baby mama. Like
no, she had the baby's mother because the way it just said he just moved in with his baby's mother's mama.
Huh.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah. Mom's fine.
Y'all cool?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't beefing over territory?
Nope.
Beefing
at all.
Over Jasmine territory?
Nah.
Go ahead and say it, Malcolm. That's all mine. Starting to get it 3, 2,
Being a part of my child's life. 3.
That's a big no-no.
1. Go.
I like these guys. They're
All
real
right.
stand up.
I think that's the shittiest thing you can do. Just first of all, get
My
someone
brother.
pregnant, and per
Bounce.
se ruin their future. If they had something planned like college or something
Word.
like that.
Tell that to my dad.
To not only ruin her life, but then
Say that to
the
Gomes,
life
Dad.
that you caused. I think that's some shitty thing.
Yeah, as soon as I found out that my girlfriend was pregnant, I quit football right away. I wanted to spend all my time that I have towards her because I didn't want her to be alone.
Like he said, if you create life, then you should be a part of that baby's life and that kid's life growing up. Whether or not you're with the mother, I just feel like the kid deserves that fatherly figure in their life.
And you see so many fathers who come back to that child's life and, that child doesn't want to see them no more because, like, where have you been this whole time, And,
Word.
I don't want to feel that pain. Like, that must hurt a lot, wanting to see your child that you weren't there for in the beginning. So.
Not only that, but, even if they do want to see you, you don't know what they like, so you take them to get pizza or spaghetti or something, and they're like, I don't like this. I think that's...
Like, I'm allergic
I
to
knew
this
that
shit.
I wanted to be in my kids' life and my kids needed me in my life, but it was just difficult in the beginning because I didn't have many influences or people saying that it's a good idea. Pretty much everyone around me was saying like it's a bad idea or like it's bad, other than the baby's mother. And so it was a really hard time, but I knew that I needed to be there for them.
I am able to financially support.
I kind of agree with the first dude. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing else to say. Literally past that.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah. On to the next
Conversation over.
Start again, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
I'm 30 years old. I can barely support my damn children, so I
Word.
can only imagine.
I'm
Word.
very, very thankful
I can
for
only
the
imagine.
opportunity that we have in a YouTube channel because we have that revenue to where we can
YouTube
be
channel.
keeping a savings account for our children.
The path I chose, like, I want to go to law school, and that's a lot more years. Like, I won't be able to financially support a child for a little while. So without the help of my family and my girlfriend's family, I wouldn't be able to be doing this.
Yeah, for me, I was working I am still working at a church, but only one day out of the week, so I felt like that wasn't enough, you know. But now I'm working 2 part-time jobs. But yes, in the beginning it was difficult, and it just feels horrible, like your mother having to pay for diapers or wipes.
When you gotta get money from other people.
But now I'm just trying to make money however I can. Yeah.
Raising a child, that's a whole job in itself, you know. So
Yeah.
trying to go to school on
Word.
top of that, work,
Ooh,
go to school as a
child.
child, you know, you read military, YouTube, all it's really time consuming.
Yeah, and you want to spend like all the time you have with your kids.
Yeah,
but
and
you
then being away, it's hard.
Yeah.
You really have to make sacrifices somewhere, you know, to be financially stable, you know, to get the things you want. Part of those sacrifices is losing time with your family.
This Friday, I got invited to like a senior party, you know, just seniors and stuff like that. You know, the temptations that you want to have fun, but you know, I instead of doing that, I had dinner with my family, and then, you know, now that I think of it, it's way better.
I feel judged by others.
Like I said, I'm pushing on 30. Kids
Well, I am
cost.
30.
Kids cost money. And money me not have.
I'm gonna say,
But you gotta make it work, man. I don't know what to tell you shit.
Yeah.
You gotta, like he said, he working 2 part-time jobs. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
I know.
Well, I was working a full-time job when I first had Carson, so I mean shit. But
I know people that are like, kind of like, I want to say they're not like rich or anything, but like they
stable,
stable, and they
Makes
not stable with kids.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like they were stable.
Oh, they were stable by
before.
themselves, but now they not. Oh, because they spoiling the fuck out the kids.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
So,
because every time I go
yeah.
to Target, for some reason I want to buy Parker or something. And I don't know why. I just want to have the newest, shiniest unicorn toy for some fucking reason. Every time I'm in the fucking store.
That's because she in the room at night whispering in your ear.
Toys.
Buy me shit. It's just, buy me shit.
So, yeah, I can understand why they're not stable anymore. They just want to spoil their fucking kids, and I feel them. Like I want to spoil my kids too, but I'm gonna go broke trying to spoil my fucking kids.
Babies are expensive too. Diapers, wipes, like
That's not even the worst part though. Like diapers and wipes, I've never stressed over diapers and wipes. It's all the other shit.
Clothes.
It's the clothes and the cribs and the and all that type of shit.
That'd be the clothes. You buy something and then like
Yeah, it don't
not
fit-
even
it
a
don't
week
fit no
later,
more.
like literally 2 days later, it's like you gotta buy
shit don't fit
some other shit, yeah, because it don't fit them anymore. It's like damn, you grew overnight, shit.
I didn't know babies did that. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, I mean, just keep doing your thing. Shit, you gotta provide. If you're gonna be there, you gotta provide some type of way.
Yeah.
So, there's always ways out here getting money. Shit, he doing a YouTube channel. He probably got a whole family YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably finna be big as hell doing that family YouTube shit. So I mean, yeah. Do what you gotta do. Shit. Start again in 3, 2, 1.
I don't focus on the negativity. Like I'm always positive, but a lot of my friends in football, you know, they judge me. Oh, you got, you know, they will call my girlfriend names. You know, you got that bitch pregnant, or you got, you know, this and that. But I noticed that those friends
makes
weren't
friends.
friends at all. They're making a joke out of me, but I didn't let it get to me. You know, I know what is most important, and that is being there for my family.
Ever since I was a kid, I would always hear, you need to go to college, you need to go to school, you need to finish school, you need to get a job, this and that. And it sucks because, you know, like you want to be able to prove them that you can do it, that you're going to be able to graduate. And I know, like, I can still do it no matter what. But I know that I'm also getting judged from some of my family members, some of my friends.
You know, I'll be in class and I'll meet people and we're like, oh, let's go to a study session. Like, oh no, I can't. I got to go back home and go back with my kid. And they kind of just look at me. They're like, oh, like you have a kid. Like, oh, just like when is he gonna drop out or when is? There's a lot of stereotypes with that. Like, you know, it changes minds.
He asked, do you guys feel judged? And I think the main word that stuck out to me was feel. And I don't really care what people think, so I don't really feel anything about what they say. Like, you know, if we're at like the store or something and people are staring, I just stare right back. Like, the fuck are you staring at? And then just walk away.
Yeah, I like this
What am I gonna do that's gonna
guy.
impact my life? Nothing, because I'm doing
damn
something
thing.
that's impacting theirs. I don't really give a fuck what people think.
Honestly, my favorite question is,
Word.
oh, where's her mother? Like, where's her dad? Right here.
They got kids with them, huh?
They do.
Had a nice video out.
So he only got one. So he got another one then somewhere. Oh no, he got two.
He got two.
He was the one who was saying he had
Oh
two.
my God, babies! I just want so
He was the one who was
Maybe
saying
he
Thank you
brought
so
one.
much for watching the episode, guys. That was
I understand though if he did. We gotta sit it for one. We only taking one.
As always, guys,
take
thank
care
you
of
so
the
much for
stuff.
watching. Make sure to comment below.
Say Karee like her grandmother. Leave Karee with her. Let's take Drew. Take Drew. Yeah. I like just like the last dude said, man. Who gives a
Fuck
fuck?
'em. Yeah.
Who gives a fuck what people think? Like,
That's my attitude.
the fuck they gonna do? Like, if you ain't contributing, no, the fuck doesn't matter to you at all. So, understand him wholeheartely. That's how I felt. That's how I feel now.
That was my attitude before I hit 30.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Ain't none of your fucking business. Unless you plan on donating $1 million to us. Fuck off.
out.
So, yeah. I guess that was it for that one.